Hello everybody, welcome to the shop, and good morning. Here it is, Saturday morning, and I wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's going on. Okay, I know I told you I'd get back on the bomber, but I've been busy this week. I had to pay some attention to the Bobo wife. Oh yeah, she called it quality time. But she made me do things that I don't want to talk about. You do some shopping in there. But, and then, y'all know we're going flying Sunday. I pulled the F-16 out yesterday. And, I took all the bombs and missiles off of it. It had the nose was kind of angled down a little bit. What I did is I shimmed up. See, the front nose gear kind of sits at an angle like that. What I did is I put a shim in the front of it, and it kind of straightened out the angle and lowered it. So it's got a little better nose high attitude now. And without, see, all them missiles, they hung in back of the CG. So it took a lot of weight in the nose. So I got almost all the weight out of the nose. Probably took 5 pounds off that airplane. I'm taking the missiles out. And we're going to go we're going to fly it tomorrow. We're going to fly the F-4 tomorrow. And that's my buddy's F-16. The one that died in the air, flamed out. Well, come to find out, that turbine locked up. And he had to send it back to JetCat. Oh, yeah. So he came over last night. He didn't have a turbine for it. He was kind of bummed. And we was all going flying. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of jets going to show up tomorrow, people. We got a couple of boomerangs going to show up. We got Mark's F-16. We got a BVM Bandit going to be there. I'm going to try and talk. I'm going to call John today. Oh, there goes the charger. Hold on a second. Charger and transmitter. But I'm going to call my buddy John today and see if we can't get his U2 out there. And but we're going to have a mess of jets out there tomorrow, people. So I wanted to get the F-16 ready and take it out for a test flight in the F-4. And then what we're doing to that is, I felt kind of bad. Oh, John, his turbine's going to be gone for 2 weeks. And that was his first flight on it, so I loaned him that little Super Bee. And we installed it last night. And it's about ready to fire up. He's coming over this morning. We're going to go get some breakfast. And we're going to fire that thing up. But I got a couple other things I want to talk to you about. Some guys asking me where I got this little compressor. Okay, I've seen 2 different kinds. I've seen this one. And I've seen Sears' Craftsman. That Craftsman thing's kind of pricey. You got to buy this. And it's like $100, and then you got to buy a battery. Well, my buddy Pat got this online, okay? Type in Vector Air Pro on your search engine. But this wasn't even very much. I mean, this was like, he paid like $29 for them. And he got one, he ordered me one. And man, I like that thing. But type in Vector Air Pro. And I want to show you guys something else. One of my fans sent me the B-1 Bomber timer so I can time my videos and have time to say, we'll see you next time in the shop. Same Bob time, same Bob channel. I like that. That is cool. B-1 Bomber. 10 minutes at a time. We're going to get back on that bomber Monday morning, people. I promise. Monday morning, it's going to be welcome back to the shop to another exciting episode of how to build a B-1 bomber. Oh, yeah. And I want to get a shout out to Tex. Hey, Tex, man. What's up, brother? Welcome to the shop. He's got some questions. He was wanting to build... Hold on, I'm going to put this on a tripod and sit here and have a cup of coffee with y'all. Do you guys believe I had this bench all cleaned off last night before my buddy John came over? So we can blame all this mess on John. I had this thing all cleaned up. I got the shop cleaned up. You guys notice? Look at this. Got that big old box out of here. Had this all cleaned up. Had the bench clean. I mean, I could have got on there and laid down. It was all clean. And my buddy John came over. Alright. Welcome to the shop, Tex. Tex is wanting to build a vertical takeoff plane. You know, and I've had this idea myself about using chopper blades, you know, for the on the rotor. And he was wanting to know if they made a turbine adapter for that. And JetCat makes one, but I think it's just for a P80. And but there's a buddy of mine here in town has built a quarter scale turbine chopper. I mean, this thing is huge. And I'm not sure what the brand is. Marvin, he watches these videos. Marvin, give us a shout out and let us know about that. But I know JetCat makes one for a P80, but that's only a 21 pounder. But you take two of them, that's 40 pounds. That'll fly a big plane. That'll fly a big plane. I mean, I don't know how big you want to build it, but you know, them things get kind of pricey. And but Marvin knows if you want a bigger one. But go to our website, type on JetCat, and they make one. But I'm not sure how big for the turbines. I know they make one for a P80, and that'll fly a pretty big helicopter. But I know they build big helicopters. And I got our game show winner prizes out. Jeff, you're going to get that heli probably Monday, I believe. I think that's what you said at the post office. So send us a picture to our website. And Dave lives in Puerto Rico. Okay? He won the P40. And people, this is how I got to my final decision on that. I went to my emails, okay? I don't know if everyone's were the same, you know, on the comments, on exactly the time. But I actually went to my emails, because every time I get a comment, I get an email, okay? And I confirmed it on my email. And, you know, I hope we don't have no people sore at us. But we'll have some more. You know, everybody can't win. It's just all for fun, you know. But Dave, I forgot. This fell out of the box when I was loading all them batteries. Yeah, you got the two batteries. It's actually, I put the servos in it for you. Put the receiver in it for you. All you got to do is put the wing back on. But you're going to have to make your little wire like this, okay? Because you put this through the cockpit and pull that rubber band up, and that's how you put the wing on. And just going to take you a piece of wire and make you one of them. But it's ready to fly. I was going to bind it. Bind it to a transmitter. Now that's Spectrum. I hope you have a Spectrum radio. And I'm not sure it'll bind to a Futaba. But it's ready to fly. And I got a list here of the t-shirts. I just got my other box of t-shirts, people. I got a bunch of everything. I ordered 2 dozen everything. And whew, about choked me when I had to pay for them. But I didn't have no double X's. I was running out of sizes, so I just got buku, man. I got a box this dang tall, plumb full of t-shirts. Had a couple guys in the UK asking me, you know, and I do not have no t-shirts walking around in the UK. About how much. People, and it's not a how much, it's a donation kind of thing. You know, you got to at least cover the shipping, that's all I ask. To the UK, it's going to be 15, 20 bucks. I'm not real sure right off the bat. But it's strictly just donations, just, you know, what you can afford. You know, I'm not, you know, I'm just, this is for fun, people. This is what this is all about. I'm going to get back on that bomber. I have not given up. See that bomber sitting over there? I have not given up. Man, that 10 minutes went quick. But I'm going to make a bunch of videos tomorrow with these jets flying. I got a guy coming out the guy who videotaped my F-18